Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Wanted to give a update on my Vaterra K5 Chevy build. I got the new ESC and motor in, Tegan FXR. This is a 35 turn motor. And I also picked up a small 3-cell LiPo. Now because I'm going to run a 3-cell, the one thing that I'm waiting on is a BEC. That's going to help regulate the power for this 3S LiPo. So I'll go over the truck real quick. I'll show you a few of the highlights, a few of the things that I liked. And I'll show you some of the sticking points I had. The tires and wheels I think are pretty cool. Now, if you'll remember, I do have the Traxxas bead locks, and the rings finally became available for these, so I do have them coming in. So what I'm going to do is going to use these bead locks for this Vaterra. So I did not glue the wheels onto the rims, so these will be the Traxxas bead locks with these tires. Up front, the bumper's pretty basic. It's got some D-rings on there. Looks a little bit too shallow to put a winch, but I'm sure you can do something to get one on there. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get a winch for this, but I do like to have the option. The side skid plates are pretty cool. I like the way they're designed. They kind of flare up. I do like the look of them. I think it's a cool design. So inside of here, the back fuel cell, I like it. I think it's a pretty cool idea. It's a red molded plastic. The cover's off of it right now, but I think it's kind of cool the way they designed it. The only issue I see is that I guess I'll have to put some grease or something in there because it's really not waterproof. Yeah, the way it's designed, it'll help keep the water out, but water can get in there. It looks like there is a small drain hole just in case water does get into the receiver box, but I don't know, I might throw some grease in there or something. For my receiver, I went with a Spectrum, the SR415. It's a 4-channel receiver. I've yet to bind this up. I like the way the shocks are. I like the way the shock tower is designed. Got a little aluminum cross brace there, which I think is kind of cool. Now I did go ahead and use the axial icon shocks, and they are way too short. So I did order Proline Pro Scalar shocks. They are the 105 millimeter. These I believe are around 90 or 95, but there's just really nothing, not a lot of flex on here. The front's even worse. With the short shocks, I mean, there's just no flex. I get a little bit on the one side, but the other side, it's just all bound up. And I could have built the shocks that came with the kit. They are plastic bodied, but I did go ahead and just order the Pro Lines. They're aluminum. I think they'll be much better on the rig. The chassis is really cool. It's an aluminum chassis, but it's adjustable, so you can use different wheelbases for different bodies. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea, the way it was designed. Basically, you just take off this side plastic, and the rails have the ability to slide. For the Chevy, it's a 314 millimeter, so it's set to position number 4. And it's important when you look over the directions when you're building the links and everything that you're following along, making sure that you're building the links for the 314 millimeter setup. A cool part about the design of the links is that they have a optional collar. It's a little end piece that you can hopefully see here. So if I was going to do a shorter chassis, I could remove that piece and make the length shorter for the shorter frame. Overall though, this is a very long frame. And just so you get an idea, I have the Vaterra up against my Traxxas TRX4 Defender. So you can kind of get an idea. I have them wheel to wheel, so you can kind of see the comparison as far as size. The transmission goes together very well, no issues there. There is an aluminum plate for the motor. The battery tray sits up front, which is nice, give you a little bit of weight up front on the vehicle. The only thing is it's very small. A standard size Traxxas battery is too long for this. That's why I went ahead and picked up the Traxxas 3-cell, the 1400 milliamp. A lot smaller, fits in the tray, pretty nice. And to steer everything, I have the 2075X in there. I went with this, I went with the stock servo horn. We'll see how it goes. If it bums out on me, so what? Alright guys, so that's really about it on this Vaterra K5 build. Really enjoyed building it. Overall, I think the kit is excellent. A lot of fun with it. A few things that, definitely want to upgrade. But overall, I think it's a solid rig. I'm kind of bummed out that I saw these are discontinued. But the good thing is you can pick them up really cheap, $249, as compared to the original, I think it was around $349. So you're getting about $100 off with the discounted rate, the clearance rate. The next time you see this will hopefully be on a run-in video. If you liked what you saw, please click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. And have a great day. Catch you all soon. See ya.